Topic 1. My house. My parents and I live in a very nice block of flats. It's a 9-story yet building. It's situated not far away from the center of our city. It takes us 10 minutes to get to the center by bus or by car. There is a very beautiful park in front of our house. We live in a 2-room flat on the 4th floor. Our flat isn't large, but very comfortable and cozy. There is a hall, 2 bedrooms, a kitchen, a toilet and a bathroom. I like my room very much. There isn't much furniture. On the right there is my sofa and a desk where I do my homework. On the left there is a wardrobe, a TV set and a small coffee table. There is a soft carpet on the floor. The curtains are light. There are some pictures on the walls. My room is warm, comfortable and cozy. I often clean my room and like to be there. Topic 2. My morning. I am Liam. I am from Italy. I am not an early riser. I don't like to get up at 6 or 7 a.m. I usually get up at 8 a.m. Then I always go to the bathroom, wash my face and hands, clean my teeth and brush my hair. Sometimes I do my morning exercises. I like to run in the park. I am a good eater and I always have breakfast. After breakfast I make my bed and put on my school uniform. At 8:30 I usually leave the house for school. I like to go to school with my friends. Topic 3. At school. I am Lucas and I go to school. Our lessons start at 9 a.m. After every lesson we have a break. At break we can play board games, walk or read a book. After the 3rd lesson we always go to the canteen to have lunch. I usually have a bun and some juice. My favorite juice is orange. We usually have 5 or 6 lessons. I like studying. We learn many subjects but my favorite subject is maths. I am good at maths. Our lessons are usually over at 2 p.m. After lessons I always go home. Topic 4. My English lessons. I'm Mary. Now I'm in the 7th form. I'm fond of learning and, of course, speaking English. I started to learn English when I was in the 2nd form. I liked this subject. Straight away we learned reading, writing English BC and speaking English. We played a lot in our lessons. Now I have 4 English lessons a week. In our lessons we read and retell interesting texts. I like listening and discussing different dialogues and stories recorded on CD. Sometimes we watch films in English. It's very difficult to understand, but I try to do it and our teacher helps us with it. We often act out nice fairy tales. It's very interesting and exciting. We enjoy it very much. We often ask our teacher to sing popular English songs together. We sing with great pleasure. English is very important and useful. When I travel abroad I always speak English with pleasure. Topic 5. My sister. I am John. I come from America. I am 10. My family isn't large. We are a family of 4. My parents, my sister and me. What a pity that I haven't got a brother, but I have got a very nice sister. Her name is Helen. She is a girl at the age of 5. Now she isn't a pupil. Helen has got long blonde hair and big blue eyes. She isn't a tall girl. Helen is a kind girl. She has many toys and she always lets me play with her toys. We often play different games together, hide and seek, tag. Helen is fond of dancing. She goes dancing 3 times a week. She can dance very well. My sister can't read very well but I can. I often read interesting fairy tales to her. She likes to listen to them very much. I love my sister. We are real friends. Topic 6. About myself and my family. Let me introduce myself. I'm Mary. I am 12 years old. I was born in London on the 27th of February 2011. I am a pupil. I go to school. I am in the 6th form. I am fond of art. I'd like to be a painter. Art is my favorite lesson. I started painting when I was 5. First my father taught me drawing. Then I joined the art school. Now I take painting lessons 4 times a week. Every time my parents I travel, we visit different museums. We enjoy looking at wonderful paintings. When we go to the country I always paint very beautiful landscapes. I want to tell you about my family. My family is small. We are a family of 3. My mother, my father and me. My parents have been married for 14 years. They are real friends. Their names are David and Anne. My parents are doctors. They are very experienced doctors. They are very busy, but they like their job very much. My parents are fond of traveling. We always travel together. I love my parents. Topic 7. My mother. I'd like to tell you about my wonderful mother. I love her very much. My mom is the kindest and the most beautiful mother in the world. My mom is Anna. She is 35, but she looks much younger, because she goes in for sport. My mom goes to the swimming pool twice a week. Sometimes we do exercises together in the park. My mom is neither tall nor short and she is slim. She has long brown hair. Her eyes are big and gray. My mom works as a librarian. The library where she works isn't far away from our house. I often go there to help my mom. I can see how readers like her. My mom is a very experienced librarian. She has always read a lot. I like to spend my free time with my mom. We have a lot of common interests. We are theater goers. I like to go to museums with my mom. It's very interesting to discuss what we've just seen. I'm happy to have such a mom. Topic 8. My father. I want to tell you about my dad. It's great to have such a dad. He is very clever and understanding. I love and trust him very much. His name is James. My dad is older than my mom. He is 40. My dad is a very busy man. He works as a driver. But when I see him we always have a very good time together. My dad and I have much in common. We are fond of sports. Twice or 3 times a week we go to play basketball. I can say that my dad is very good at it. My dad is strong and slim. Every morning he goes in for weightlifting. My dad is a tall man with black hair and green eyes. I think he is handsome. My dad is fond of traveling. Every summer we travel by boat or bike. Of course, we take mom with us. We put up a tent somewhere near the lake, make a fire and start fishing. I adore out trips. I'm proud that I have such a father. Topic 9. My elder brother. Have you got a sister or a brother? I have and I'm very glad, because we are real friends, in spite of the fact that Ben is much older than me. I'm 11 now, but my brother is 22. Last year Ben graduated from university. Now he works as a computer programmer for a shipbuilding company. I'm interested in computers, too. That's why we have a lot of topics for conversation. Of course, Ben sometimes helps me with my homework when I need it. We never quarrel, sometimes we argue, but we make peace very quickly. Ben is very nice. My brother is rather slim and tall. Ben is taller than me. His eyes are big and gray. Ben's hair is brown. In my opinion he is rather attractive. Ben isn't married yet, but he has a girlfriend. We aren't only fond of computer programming, we also play tennis together. Twice a week we go to play tennis. I love my brother and believe that we'll always be real friends. I trust him and can always rely on him when I'm in a trouble. It's great to have an elder brother. Topic 10. Go shopping. As for me, I like to go shopping. I can't say that my family has a shopping day. My mom and I usually go shopping in the evening or at the weekend. Of course, I always help my mom to carry heavy bags. We usually go to the nearest supermarket. It takes us 10 minutes to walk there. We can buy everything we need there. There is a wide choice of food. Everything is always fresh and tasty. Sometimes it's very difficult to choose necessary things, but my mom always makes a shopping list. I help my mom to find these products on the shelves. I have a sweet tooth. Sometimes I ask mom to buy some sweets and ice cream. She usually agrees to buy them. When we need some clothes we go to the department store. I like it when my mom buys new clothes for me. Of course, it's very difficult to choose clothes which suit me and are very comfortable. My mom usually gives me good advice and I follow it. I like to look nice and fashionable. My mom always helps me. She is a real friend. We like to do many things together. Topic 11. In the afternoon. Our lessons are usually over at about 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. After lessons I always go home. Sometimes I leave the school with my friend Dennis. We walk and chat. We live in the nearest blocks of flats. We often stand near our houses and chat about music, TV programs, football or school life. Sometimes we don't say goodbye for a long time. When I get home I'm always very hungry. My parents are usually at work and I have dinner alone. After dinner I rest a little. Sometimes I watch cartoons or play computer games. If the weather is fine we go to our school stadium. My friends and I are fond of football. If it's raining I usually stay at home and start doing my homework. Twice a week I go to the swimming pool with my dad. Sometimes I go there alone when he is busy at work. The swimming pool isn't far away from our place. It's a 10-minute walk. I often read something interesting. I'm keen on adventure stories. In the evening my parents come back home from work. I'm very glad to see them. We have a lot to talk about. Topic 12. In the evening. I like our quiet evenings when my elder sister Julia and parents are at home. Our parents usually come home from work at 7 or 8 p.m. They work far away from home and they are usually very tired. My sister and I always help our mum with the household jobs. By the way, my sister is a student at the university. She is busy, too. But we share some jobs at home. As for me I like to go shopping. Mum writes a shopping list for me and I buy everything that we need. I can wash up and vacuum. We never argue or quarrel when we have to do something about the house. In the evening I often help Mum make supper. I like it when we have supper together. After supper we usually watch TV, have tea and chat. Sometimes we play board games. My father and I are good at chess. When my father was a young man he was a champion of our city. That's why I win very seldom. Before going to bed I usually read a book. I don't like to go to bed very late because I have to get up early. I always take a shower, say goodnight and go to bed. The day is over. Topic 13. My friend. I can't imagine my life without my friends. We have a lot of fun together. But only one my friend I can tell all my secrets. Anne is my close friend. We made friends 3 years ago in the summer camp. We are of the same age and have a lot of common interests. We go dancing and learn English. Anne can dance and speak English very well. What a pity that we live far away from each other. We can meet only on the weekends. We are theater and museum goers. If we have free time we try to go to the theater or some museums. We get on very well and never quarrel. Anne is a kind and honest girl. My friend is also pretty. She has got long blonde hair and large blue eyes. Anne always tries to help people. She never lets people down. I trust my friend and hope that we'll be friends forever.